Miss? Miss?
Oh, can't happen again.
I don't understand. What's keeping Robert?
Oh. Something's happened. I know something's happened. It's going to stop the wedding.
No, Mommy, nothing's gonna happen.
Oh, my God. It's just your mother. She's very nervous, that's all.
But what happened to Daddy?
Well, he's caught in traffic, isn't he? You know these one-way systems in Port Charles.
You think so?
Of course, and he can't drive very well anyway, but we won't tell him, eh?
Robin, could you come over and fix your hair? We're not ready anyway.
The devil is holding low, Bob. You saw him at the office.
Yeah, he said he was going to change his clothes and come right over to the church.
Just how late are we getting started?
Oh, late enough, damn it.
I'm sure he's going to have a logical explanation, Duke.
That is not much help to me at this moment, Sean.
Aren't we running a little late, Mr. Lavery?
Yes, we are, Reverend. We're ready to get started now.
The Duke.
Sean, you're going to give Anna away.
My pleasure, but can't we give Robert 5 more minutes?
Absolutely not. He's had enough time. We've wasted enough time. I'm going to marry Anna now. Nobody's going to stop me. Would you tell her, please?
You've got to be holding up the suit.
I certainly hope nothing's going wrong.
You know, some of us can remember how close Anna and Duke were to getting married before.
Oh, don't remind me.
Signor Angelo. I don't know if I should go back to Anna.
I know Duke is here.
Yes, and I know that Anna is here, but what's wrong?
Why don't we wait a few more minutes? We should find out, okay?
All right.
What do you suppose is causing the delay?
Well, there's Sean, and he looks worried.
Sean, where is Robert? Have you been able to find him?
No, and I haven't had any word from him.
Well, what's happened to him?
Well, I know he's getting dressed and ready to leave, but I have no idea what's holding him up.
Well, Mama says traffic maybe.
Well, it could very well be that, sweetheart. Anna, Duke wants to start the ceremony, so it's going to be my pleasure to give you away.
But
Oh, Sean.
I thought we were going to wait for Daddy.
The guests must be waiting, sweetheart.
They are.
But we have to wait.
I know.
Anna, after the last time, I know how Duke is
Oh,
feeling.
God, I know how he feels, but I don't know what to do, Sean. I mean, I wanted to...
I'm sorry.
Oh,
darling.
Okay, I'll tell Duke.
Right.
Off you go.
All right.
A bit of a mystery popped up at the office, but I can explain
Is
something.
it something I should know about?
Later.
Darling, you certainly had us worried.
Apologies all around. Listen. Now, how does this procession work?
Okay, bridesmaids go in first.
Right, Bobby, you're Bobby? Got the feet and the legs, and what's this?
Best wedding gift I could have had.
Shall we dance at the wedding?
Well, it's not
After
like
Jake,
that.
of course. All right. Just like the rehearsal, okay? You go ahead of your mum and I. Just ahead of us, okay? That'll do. Right.
Sure it's nothing serious.
Look, just concentrate on getting married, all right?
Well, you didn't even turn up at my wedding on time.
Enough. I am finally giving you away for the last time. Now, come on. How many people in that dress?
Oh, these are delicious.
Actually, I'm glad the noise has stopped from your renovations, Herbert.
My staff is discussing the, what has to be done.
Are you comfortable in your East Wing?
Oh, yes, of course. Thank you. I'm just sorry that Monica isn't here. That's the only flaw in an otherwise wonderful family reunion.
I'm terribly sorry. It just couldn't be helped.
Oh, it's so lovely, all of us being here together. I only wish that...
What do you wish?
That we weren't meeting under these circumstances, these tragic circumstances.
Oh, well, thank you, dear Lila, but Well, I'm resigned to my fate.
Well, actually, you might be more comfortable at General Hospital. We have a splendid staff.
Well, the truth is that the doctors can no longer do anything for me.
Oh, how very sad.
Oh, I've had a good life, so I'm not, well, I don't have any complaints. Caviar always gives me such a sense of well-being.
How about a little more tea?
Oh, yes, I'd like that. Thank you.
You know, really, you should have a complete physical over at General Hospital as long as you're here.
One more physical should just about finish me off.
Well, we wouldn't want that. I mean, until we discuss business.
Definitely not.
I don't think Edward meant that quite as it sounded.
No, I'm sure he didn't. But to spend my remaining days in the bosom of my family is all I want out of life. Well, I do have one regret.
You're lucky.
What is your regret, Herbert?
Well, my arrival seems to have canceled your attendance at some wedding or other.
Oh, don't worry about it. Don't give it a thought. We couldn't care less.
No, we don't even have to buy a wedding gift now, do we?
Edward, we certainly do. And we have an entire year to do it in.
Well, let's wait until the end of the year. Who knows? They may even be divorced by then.
Edward. Duke Lavery and Anna are a beautiful couple. I predict a long and happy marriage.
Who gives this woman away in marriage?
I do.
Dearly beloved, we've come together in the presence of God to witness and bless the joining together of this man and this woman in holy matrimony. The bond and covenant of marriage was established by God. The union of husband and wife in heart, body, and mind is intended by God for their mutual joy, for the help and comfort given one another in prosperity and adversity, and when it is God's will, for the procreation of children and their nurture in the knowledge and love of the Lord. Therefore, marriage is not to be entered into unadvisedly or lightly, but reverently, deliberately, and in accordance with the purposes for which it was instituted by God. Into this holy union, Duke Lavery and Anna Devane now come to be joined. If any of you can show just cause why they should not be lawfully married, speak now, or forever hold your peace. Anna, will you take this man to be your husband? To live together in the covenant of marriage? Will you love him, comfort him, honor and keep him in sickness and in health, and forsaking all others, be faithful to him as long as you both shall live?
I will.
Duke, will you take this woman to be your wife? To live together in the covenant of marriage? Will you love her, comfort her, honor and keep her in sickness and in health, and forsaking all others, be faithful to her as long as you both shall live?
I will.
Will all of you witnessing these promises do all in your power to uphold these two persons in their marriage?
You.
Yes. Will you face each other? Duke, repeat after me. In the name of God.
In the name of God.
I, Duke, take you, Anna, to be my wife.
I, Duke, take you, Anna, to be my wife.
To have and to hold from this day forward.
To have and to hold from this day forward.
For better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health.
For better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health.
To love and to cherish until we are parted by death.
To love and to cherish until we're parted by death.
Good.
Anna, I love Robin as sincerely as I love you. You're both my very special family. I'd like to quote some Scottish literature if I can get it out. Our love is a circle. There's no end. It's my solemn vow.
Now, Anna, hold Duke's hand and repeat after me. In the name of God.
In the name of God.
I, Anna, take you, Duke, to be my husband.
I, Anna, take you, Duke, to be my husband.
To have and to hold from this day forward.
To have and to hold from this day forward.
For better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health.
For better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health.
To love and to cherish until we are parted by death.
To love and to cherish until we're parted by death. For you, Duke, I'll stay within that circle. And I pledge you my eternal love. That is my solemn vow to you.
The ring?
Oh, give me the ring.
Bless, O Lord, this ring to be a sign of the vows by which this man and this woman have bound themselves to each other. You may place the ring on Anna's finger and repeat after me. Anna, I give you this ring as a symbol of my vow.
Anna, I give you this ring as a symbol of my vow.
And with all that I am and all that I have.
And with all that I am and all that I have.
I honor you in the name of God.
I honor you in the name of God.
Bless, O Lord, this ring to be a sign of the vow by which this man and this woman have bound themselves to each other. You may place the ring on Duke's finger. Repeat after me. Duke, I give you this ring as a symbol of my vow.
Duke, I give you this ring as a symbol of my vow.
And with all that I am and all that I have.
And with all that I am and all that I have.
I honor you in the name of God.
I honor you in the name of God.
Now that Duke and Anna have given themselves to each other by solemn vows, with the joining of hands and the giving and receiving of rings, I pronounce that they are man and wife. In the name of the Father, of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. What God hath joined together, let no one put asunder.
Amen.
Amen. Now, Duke, you may kiss the bride. At last.
You know what I was doing during the ceremony?
I certainly do.
Repeating the vows as if we were getting married again.
Darling, you do that at every wedding we ever go to.
Is that romantic, Dan?
It sure is, Ruby. Give you any ideas?
You'd better believe it.
Well, it really was a wonderful ceremony, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And seeing Bobby again on her 2 feet, wasn't that wonderful?
Oh, it just gave me chills, and I had to stop myself from crying like a baby.
I'm glad I was able to attend the wedding, even though I have to leave early.
When do you leave for that international conference?
4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon out of New York.
For 3 whole months. I can't remember the last time we were separated for that long.
You can visit me, you know.
Oh, Steve, it's going to be a lot of work chairing such a prestigious conference.
Oh, I'm sure Steve can find a few hours to visit with his wife.
That is very true, Ruby.
Where's Robin?
Well, the wedding party had to get their pictures taken, honey.
I just wish somebody I knew real well would hurry up and get married. Then I could be part of the wedding, too.
I'm working on that right now.
There we go.
Yeah. I'll go with your head.
Yeah. Boy, what a sight.
Ah, wasn't she something?
I wasn't walking, I was floating.
Excuse me, but where's Robin?
She and her mother and her new father are still having their pictures taken. Have you had refreshments yet? Just get a sandwich with me.
Okay.
It's really wonderful to see you on your feet again, Bobby.
Thanks, Steve.
You know, General Hospital is never going to be the same until you get back there again. When do you think that'll be?
Well, I still tire easily.
I think she should wait a little while before she starts running around back to normal.
Yes, I think she should, too. Well, as soon as the bride and groom arrive, I think maybe we should be saying our goodbyes, dear.
Yes, yes. Meanwhile, let's get ourselves a drink. Huh?
Oh, good idea.
Good to see you.
Yes,
Right.
good to see you.
Let's go sit down over here.
Oh, good. We'll rest and then we'll dance.
Let's at least wait for the rock and roll. Terry?
Yes.
I am glad you decided to be part of the wedding after all.
It wasn't because of you.
That doesn't matter.
Bobby and Jake thought that I might hurt Anna and Duke had I backed out, so...
But whatever the reason, I'm glad you're here and part of it.
Okay.
If you need me, you know where I am.
I don't.
Tom, I just heard. I'm sorry.
But sometimes I think that girl's an explosion all set to go off. I've heard her sing before. She's great.
Oh. Hey. Teddy, we were all scared when we were late.
Well, I'm sorry, darling, but, you know, something kind of important came up just as I was getting ready.
Well, Robin, you were fantastic. Well, thank you, but what did I do?
Well, I'll tell you what you did. You set the tone for the whole wedding. That's what you did.
Yeah. Oh, there's Grandma. Maybe we can eat now.
Why don't you check with Philomena first, all right?
Okay.
Go on.
Come on.
You know, I don't think I can have you looking down the mouth like this.
I was just thinking about Frisco.
Why did I know that?
Guess the wedding was a good kind of sadness.
I know just what you meant. I feel the same way. Hi.
Hi. Felicia, I thought Frisco was going to be able to make it back for the wedding, and then I heard he got a last-minute change of orders. I'm really sorry about that. We miss him at headquarters.
Yeah, well, I guess we miss him all over right now.
Hi there.
Hi.
Could you believe Lucy Coe at the church?
Oh, please. Let's not spoil today with any talking about Lucy Coe. Hi, Tony. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's all right. Bobby, I can't tell you what it does to me to see you here.
Thank you. Wouldn't you like to join us?
Oh, yes, please join us.
No, thanks. Actually, I think I'm going to circulate a little bit.
There goes an unhappy man.
Well, Lucy Coe casts a long shadow.
Hey, where's Duke and Anna? They're just taking the last set of pictures. Excuse me, Ian. Okay. Excuse me?
Oh.
Hello,
Sure.
lovely.
Oh, well, hello. I was wondering when you were going to
Yes.
sashay over to see me.
Well, I have things to do.
Yeah.
You looked absolutely vision coming down that aisle.
Who was I?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think there were a lot of visions, but nobody can really touch Anna today.
Did you cry at the wedding? I couldn't see you from where I was standing.
I was too nervous to cry. Are you kidding? My flowers started shaking, and I thought, just calm down, Tiffany. Calm down.
Does that mean you don't like big weddings? The man said was for you.
I adore big weddings. What are you talking about? I've been a bridesmaid at every wedding that I can think of, but the one that really counts has got to be very, very, very big.
St. Peter's in Rome, St. Paul's in London.
Ooh,
About the Taj Mahal.
ooh, now we're talking. Taj Mahal?
Hey, here they are!
What a welcome.
Got the noisiest friend.
Can you believe we've actually done it?
I'm not going to wake up. It wasn't a dream, right?
Your eyes are open.
Oh, thank you so much for coming. It means so much to us.
Yeah, it was really, really, really good. We miss you, Chief.
Yeah, well, it's not Chief anymore. It's Anna. It's Anna Lavery, actually. It's good, doesn't it?
Hey, sounds very good.
Yes, we miss you anyway.
Well, okay, thank you. I miss you, too.
Here, milk champagne.
Oh,
Go ahead.
yes,
Oh, come on.
that's champagne. I can't have it.
I'll take one.
Here's to the Lavery.
Gosh, this is one for the road. Come on, go for one.
Bye-bye.
All right.
Hey.
No, thanks, Robert's getting me something.
I'm sorry Frisco didn't get to one.
Yeah, I wanted him here so much.
Believe me, I could have used brother-to-brother talk, too.
It's a very pure way. Did you see Lucy in the back of the church? I didn't know she was coming. Well, I can see you don't want to talk about it.
That's right.
Well, I'm with you, whatever you say.
Thanks for being an usher, Patrick.
And didn't he make a handsome usher? Yes, very handsome.
In all seriousness, I wish you both the best in the world.
Hey.
Both of you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much.
Anna,
Yes.
this had to be one of the most romantic weddings that I've ever been to.
Mm-hmm.
And I want you to know I'd love to marry a man with a killer.
Well, check his legs out first. You're fine.
You didn't do too bad.
Oh, no, they're nice legs.
Simone, would you care for a glass of champagne?
Oh, no, thank you.
Come to think of it, I don't think I want one either.
Hi, Simone. I just wanted to say thank you very much for coming.
Randy, we appreciate it. Thanks, mate.
It was
My
just
pleasure.
a beautiful wedding.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah, I think this wedding of yours probably put a lot of ideas into people's heads about marriage. Well, even from such short experience, I would highly recommend.
Yes, I recommend it too.
Did Andy tell you we're moving into his neighborhood?
Mm-hmm, and a lovely one it is.
It is a lovely neighborhood. My daughter's so excited about living next door to Susie. She's big.
Oh, I just hope Susie saves enough room for the cake.
Children always have room for cake. You must know that.
Oh, Wow, what a delight.
They were good, weren't they?
What a great surprise. Oh, I love it.
Everybody!
What?
Now we cut the cake!
I know. Wow, take my arm.
Okay. Listen, if I start to shake, will you help me?
I don't think so. I am nervous too.
Oh, I'll hold. No, you hold her. I'll hold. And I'll hold her.
And you hold
I'm
her
not holding
hand when she
anybody,
cuts
all right.
the cake.
Amy, I'll hold her hand when she cuts
Amy
the
is
cake.
the original authority on
Wedding
cake.
cake.
Thank you very much.
Wedding cake.
Careful.
Okay, we cut one side,
That's
folks.
a good slice.
Okay, we cut the other side.
Very professional.
Try to keep like.
Very well done.
Oh,
Yeah.
Flip it.
you're going to have the first bit.
I do the first bit.
Yes, you do.
Yes.
Absolutely. Again.
Yes.
Bravo. There you go.
Oh, good.
Just a little bit. I just want the icing. I don't want too much.
No.
Just give me a little bit. Oh, no. Okay. Go for it.
No more.
What do we do now?
I think you want to start the dancing. Do we start the dancing? Where's the boss?
Oh,
The boss?
yes. You dance and I'll take care of the guests. I got the cake. Daddy,
Yes, sweetheart.
guess what happened?
Oh, what?
Since the bride and the groom have circled the dance floor,
Yes, sir.
then that means that everybody here should join in the dance. I wonder if everybody knows that.
Tell you what, why don't we inform you? How would you like this dance, madame?
Well, of course I would.
Right. One side, you two.
Oh,
Something wrong, Robert?
Well, I'm sort of puzzled and I guess a little bit annoyed. Yeah, look at this.
I hate anonymous letters like this. Where did you get it?
Rather attractive young lady presented it to me shortly before I got to the church. I was sort of in a rush and thinking of other things. She said that a friend of hers was in some sort of danger. My mind was on the wedding. Shoveled her off to the police. Made a call, turned around, she disappeared.
Did you get her name and address? Did you get her friend's name?
No.
Maybe she'll come back again.
In the meantime, perhaps there's a body out there that's in danger.
And Duke are getting ready to leave. Anna's going to throw the bouquet, and Duke's going to throw the garden.
I don't want to miss it. Come on. Here you guys. Now, rumor has it that you're about to leave here.
yes. It's a shame it's all over.
Well, listen, I don't want you to worry about Robin and Philomena. I'll look after you. Thank you.
Thank you.
And don't give a second thought to anything while you're in Scotland. Eh?
Yes, thank you. Okay.
Thanks, mate.
Okay, what now?
Well, I think we should probably end with a little tradition. Do you,
Oh,
have,
that's
do you
right.
still have that garter in your left?
Oh, yeah.
Give me it. Excuse me.
Wait.
Okay.
Hardly isn't like, well, here it is, folks.
I didn't say no.
You guys are chicken, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.